Come on, Brizzy, show us your appreciation. Put those phones in the air, wave them around. No finer sight in Speedway than a grand salute to the crowd. Come on, Brizzy, through 3 and 4 and along the grandstand. Make some noise. The DMA V8 Dirt Modified Australian title. Our Grand Marshals leading the way. The boys will be told to pack and stack and get back in formation very shortly. Thank you, Brisbane. You're looking sensational around the racetrack. As we get told to go 2 by 2, it is time to think about an Australian champion.
Can the record books be written by Kevin Britton tonight, and can he get 6 in a row? Or will his reign at the top be displaced?
Mitch Randall, Andrew Firth, Joshy Rose, Dale Corbett, and the CEO himself, Trev, Darren Tyndall. Don't write him off. I know he's coming back from a little far away, but gee whiz, he's been super quick all night in the zero. And of course, Braden Stevenson right beside him. We are set to jet Brisbane and right around the world on Mix LR. Thank you for joining us as we pull the trigger in the Australian title. Robbo fires the number 9 out front at the moment, and Claridge goes to the top side of the KBR trailers, number 1. Britain settling down, everybody looking for a little racing room. Darren Tyndall to the infield, he's out already. Oh, the 39er McNamara, he spins on the exit of 4. And the lights come on, Trev. Became a massive Mark Robinson fan.
Yep, that was his first of the 3. Can he equal his dad and make it 4?
Absolutely. Corbett right in underneath the bumper bar. Lights are out. We're racing this time by, and Robbo slows them right up through 4. Everybody on the brakes, and we go racing again. Robbo, have a look at the Hulk. Wants the position back. Claridge gets up underneath Corbett, and Britton gets up on the top side. Looking to go 2 for 1, KB. Kevy Britton putting on a show here at Brisbane. Robinson leads, and Kevin Britton up the second. Here comes Claridge. Britton throws the front left wheel off the ground.
Yellows.
Yellows are on. We're doing it lap by lap. And it is the 19 of Brendan Cherry. Lights are out. We go racing this time by. Robbo slows them again into 4 and then hits the pedal. Opens a gap of about a car and a half length over Corbett. Here comes the number 1. KB trying to put Corbett to the sword. Goes deep into the 3-4 turn, moves himself from 3rd to 2nd. Clarence tries to get the job done as well. Here comes Mitch Randall. He can see the door open. Corbett gets it all crossed up. And the front end is out of the 48, and you can take the 91 out as well, Mitch Randall.
Well, Claridge got into him big time. Let's hope there's not substantial damage to the 95. You can see that side Macca as it rolls past.
Yeah, no, it looks pretty unscathed at the moment.
Well, let's hope that that's the case. But Mitch Randall...
Oh, no luck. Mitch is dirty.
He is filthy.
He has just got no luck here at Brisbane this year. And an Australian title comes undone. Corbett got it all crossed up, nowhere to go for Mitch. And the front end out of the 48 machine.
Yeah, a sad case, unfortunately. The race in your own backyard, it's not what you want to happen, but these things These things do happen, Macca, and far better to have the appendix removed than get them burst.
Absolutely, as we squeeze the pedal one more time and pull the trigger on the Australian title. Robbo leads the way. He's got the multi-time Australian champ tucked right in behind him. And the Troyer goes deep in the top side. Britain about 2 car lengths at the stripe from Robinson. Claridge back there in third. Josh Rose, a great drive. Andrew Firth. Here comes Lerenveld. Up into the top 6. Now comes the fast farmer from Dolby. McNamara. Sorry, not McNamara. Hobson in the V84. Similar colours on the 2 cars. As Britain gets a little closer now. Great battle this one between Firth and Rose. Lerenveld gets underneath. He upsets the party between those two and splits them. At the stripe, it's Robinson over Britain, back to Claridge. Then we go back to Firth, Lerenveld, Rose. Dale Corbett's the next one in the queue. Todd Hobson, Craig Stevenson, and rounding him out, Sam Bruggy. The front 2 now starting to put on a show as Britain goes to the top in the penthouse. Robinson comes mid-track, goes to the bottom. Britain trying to make a racetrack at the top. Track is absolutely perfect. Robinson doing it beautifully. Look at Firth throw 2 wheels in the air. Lerenveld starting to come forward. Claridge still in the top 3. Everybody now's found a little racing room. Oh, Robinson gives the wall a click. That allows Britain to get close. He's up on the back now of Brendan Cherry. Gets around the outside. Here comes KB. Britain making his own racetrack at the top here at Brisbane. Robinson on the bottom side. Britain putting on a show. Claridge still hanging on to third. Firth and Lerenveld, the top 5. The show is up front at the moment though. Everybody's nose to tail. The only person going to the top side is the Australia one as they get around the outside of McNamara. Robinson now gives himself a little bit of breathing room. Mark Robinson leads Kevin Britton over Ray Claridge. Andrew Firth and Terry Lerenveld still in the top 5. Again, Robinson catfishes the bottom. Still, Britton maintaining the top side of the racetrack. Hoping that it's going to come in with 20 to go. 19 this time by. Onto the back end of the number 12 machine there of Brock Gardner. Robinson puts a car between himself and Britton. Britton tries to squeeze underneath. Gets it done. He's now back on the hammer of the green machine. Robinson looking for an Australian title here in Brisbane. Britain looking to make it 6 in a row. The cream at the top. Robinson doing it beautifully. Britain a little untidy on the entry to 3 right up near the concrete. Maintaining the top side. Robinson gets around the slower cars. Puts another one between himself and Britain.
Here comes a fast farmer down the inside of Claridge.
Lerenveld puts the squeeze on the 95, moves himself to the top 3. Terry Lerenveld, multi-time Mud Light champion, looking to put it on the podium here at Brisbane. 14 to run for the leaders. Robinson from the drop of the green. 2 cars now between himself and Britain. Heavy would be hoping for a yellow. Lerenveld Got a gaggle of cars in front of him. Claridge can see it. Can he move back on the 26? No, he can't. Robertson again across the stripe. Britton. A little way back now to Terry Lerenvelt. Gets tangled up with McNamara on the entry of 1. Clean and green as Claridge goes to the top of the fence. At the stripe, it's Robertson over Britton, Lerenvelt, Firth, Claridge back now in the top 5, Rose, Hobson, Corbett, Bruggy and Dunn. That's the top 10 here at Brisbane. The Australian title now starting to wind down with 10 to go. Robertson out of 3 and 4. Make that 9 as he crosses the stripe. Britton no answer for Robertson at the moment. Mark Robbo Robinson doing it in fine style here at Brisbane. Britton, Lerenvelt, what a drive by the fast farmer. Firth, Josh Rose now starting to get quicker. On the back end of Firthy, trying to displace the 51 machine. Down the back straight comes the leaders. Terry Lerenvelt gets underneath Scotty quick, moves himself between a car, puts 2 cars between himself and Firth for 3rd and 4th. 5 laps to run this time by Robbo. Has not put a wheel wrong in the green machine. Catfishes the bottom, throws the wheel in the air. Has lapped everybody up to 9th place as he dispatches Dale Corbett. 4 to go for the leader. The Australia one, Kevy Britton, can see it slipping through his fingers. Terry Lerenvelt getting closer to Britton. Has he got enough laps? 3 to go for the leader down the back straight. Oh, we got a problem. Yellows are on.
That's the Brock Gardner 12 machine that's brought on the caution lights.
Robbo within sight of home and the checker.
And a lead almost the length of the straightaway. Well, it was the length of the straightaway, to be honest. Had a commanding lead over Kevin Britton. Watch this restart. You don't reckon Kevy's going to throw it down the inside.
We go to 4 laps on the board.
With 40 plus midgets dialed in for the Australian title, it is going to be on from the start.
I'm excited. 4 laps to run and Robbo has not put a wheel wrong. Can he bring it home? Green to checker. We go racing. And the number 9 fires into life and straight away he goes straight to the bottom. Lerenvelt, this is the opportunity for Terry Lerenvelt. He's got the Australian champ in his sights. 3 laps left to run this time by. At the stripe, Robinson, Britton, Lerenvelt, Firth, Rose, Hobson, Claridge, Bruggy, Dunn, Corbett. That's the top 10 as Claridge gets dispersed by Bruggy. Robinson, 2 to go. Down the back straight, into the 3-4 turn. He's got 400 metres at the flag stand this time by Mark Robbo Robinson, one of the nicest guys in DMA. Down the back straight, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, your new Australian champion, Mark Robinson. Kevy Britton home for 2nd, Terry Lerenvelt, you little beauty, home for 3rd. Andrew Firth, Josh Rose, whoa, 47, Corbett gets sideways. Sam Bruggy's the next in line, Ray Claridge, Braid Stevenson, Jeff Phillips, Phil Robert, Phil McNamara, Brock Gardner, Luke Dunn and Dale Corbett. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, make some noise for your new Aussie champion, Mark Robbo Robinson. On the way, Trev.
Oh, what a drive from Robbo. Green to checker. did not put a foot wrong. Kevin Britton threw the kitchen sink at him early and then faded until that yellow, but then still could not keep the pace of the number 9 Castrol machine out in front. What a fantastic job from Mark Robinson. As we said earlier, won his first Australian title here and has now backed it up with number 4 to equal his great dad.
As the Australian champ rolls into victory lane. And we did it very quietly tonight, folks. We didn't go making a big fuss about him. We left him alone. That's what he wanted, and he just wanted to go about his business. Ladies and gentlemen, your new Australian champion. Make some noise for Mark Robbo Robinson. Very happy camper, and it's been a long time coming. Let's start with the podium straight up. We'd like to invite our 2 wonderful marshals up to bring the trophies up. Ladies and gentlemen, home in 3rd place. Make some noise for the fast farmer from Dolby, Terry Lerenvelt. We'll get you to grab the beautiful trophy off of our wonderful Grand Marshals, Mrs. McNamara and Mrs. Pizzuti. Look at that. We'll hold that for you, mate, and put it at your feet. Thank you, ladies. Oh, Taz, it's been a long time coming. I know you're a multi-time Mod Lake champion, but that's got to feel good for an Australian title in that big beast.
Oh, I'm tickled pink. Had a blast. It was a great night. Yeah, great track. It's just good to be nearly as fast as the top guys for a change. It's really good, actually. We work hard toward it.
Mate, it's a big family deal. Let's thank everybody involved.
I'd like to thank number 1, my wife Ange, for helping out. She's always there helping me. Dan for coming tonight. Braden as well. And Kevy for cleaning up the car, and Boxhead as well for helping. But yeah, I really like to thank my sponsors, Nutrient Ag Solutions in Dolby. They help us out a lot. Pro Graphics, Urella Buses, Jason Page Race Engines. Without all them guys, it wouldn't be possible.
I know how much this means to you, mate. Congratulations. Well done on your 3rd place in the Australian DMA Championship.
You're right there, Macca. Thank you. Woo!
Terry Lerenvelt gets home for 3rd.
In 2nd place tonight, put your hands together for Kevin Britton. I get Mrs. McMurray, Mrs. Pizzuti to present you with your trophy, your card and your bottle of champers there, brother. Don't forget them. Mate, car behind me was faultless. You tried everything. You threw the kitchen sink at him in the first 10 laps, and then you just sort of faded in the middle of the race as you got into traffic.
Yeah, that's it. I kind of tried real hard there, and I probably tried a bit too hard. We ended up baking up the right rear tyre pretty good. So, oh well, that's the way these races go. I mean, we can't say we didn't have a crack, and just wasn't quite good enough on the dirt.
Well, I guess one thing, mate, you rewrote the record books last time you won the title, but tonight just wasn't to be.
Yeah, that's it. I gotta keep reminding myself I'm still young. There's still a lot more time to do some of this stuff.
Mate, a few people you'd like to thank on this trip?
Yeah, I was going to thank my crew for all the help that they've given me over these years. I mean, to be able to have the luck that we had to win the 5 in a row is just amazing, and it's always got to come to an end. So I got to thank Potty and Clarissa and Luke and my girlfriend Haley up there for my little boy Hunter, and just all the race teams and all that. It's been great fun racing with everyone, being Australia 1, and we're still going to be around. Just we'll have to change that number now.
That's what I said. It's going to be weird looking at a different number. I think it's a 34, isn't it?
Yeah, we'll be finally got my 34, so we'll be getting that on the car.
Good job tonight, brother.
Yeah, thank you, and got to thank my mum. Everyone's yelling at me. So nah, she's always there. She's always helped me so much to get through this, and it's been a good journey.
Well done.
Thanks.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, it's big, it's mean, and it's green. Ladies and gentlemen, your new Australia 1, and that will go right there, Mark Robbo Robinson. I'll let you grab those trophies first, brother, and then we'll have a chat. And that is a lot of hardware. Yeah, I was going to say walk that on the ground. Some beautiful M1 trophies and a bottle of champagne. Well, Robbo, bring it up here, brother. This has been a long time coming. We left you alone because we know you just wanted to go about your business tonight, and we'll let you get that sash on as well. it's been a long time coming. I know how much you've wanted this over the last couple of years, and to finally beat the big bloke is well and truly worth it here in your own backyard at Brisbane.
Yeah, you know, it sort of brings back memories when you know we got to stop Pete down at Avalon. So, you know, Kev's been the benchmark of this sport for numerous years. So, you know, it's a credit to Kev and to Jane, and the obviously the Troyer cars. So, yeah, it was a good race.
Mate, long-time sponsors, Castrol must be absolutely over the moon.
Yeah, you know, we got the one back with those guys. So, yeah, it's the guys. So, yeah.
Speechless. I don't get that out of Mark Robinson very often. Mate, it's a wonderful crowd, a fantastic crew that's behind you in this number 9, and I know you want to thank everybody involved.
I'll try. Yeah, obviously the guys here, couldn't do it without them, so get my thoughts here. The family, so yeah.
Well, very emotional win this one for Mark Robbo Robinson. We will leave him to his thoughts. Ladies and gentlemen, 3 cheers for Mark Robinson. Hip, hip! Hip, hip! Hip, hip! Ladies and gentlemen, your new Australian champion, Mark Robinson, and the podium, Kevy Britton and Terry Larenveltz. Yep, we've got 4th and 5th as well.
So in 4th place tonight, put your hands together for Andrew Firth. We'll do it down here because the boys are going to spray champagne and get some photos done. But mate, fantastic drive tonight. Home in 4th spot. A little bit shy of the podium, but fantastic effort.
Yeah, no, had a great night. We lost brakes on about lap 5, so I was throwing it in to try and pull it up so I didn't hit anyone, and Terry went flying past. But no, we had a good night, and car was great, and congratulations to the 3, Josh, guards, and everybody for helping out. Great event.
Great job, well done.
Good on you. Thank you.
Home in 5th spot of one of the prettiest motor cars, the N52. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Joshy Rose. Come up here, brother, on top of this step. Hey, besides that, it's a little bit easier for me to be able to talk to you. Mate, I tell you what, you were in this with a real chance there at one stage.
Yeah, mate, yeah, I was hoping the top stayed on for a little bit longer there. It sort of just blew off, took about lap 10. I had to come down the track and sort of start following the leader, but no, that was credit to the guys in front. They were pretty quick all night, and yeah, big thanks to my sponsors, my crew. We've got a big crew up here. Yeah, I couldn't do it without them. It's been a big team effort this weekend, and yeah, awesome effort. Congratulations to the top 3 or top 5, Andrew, Terry, Mark, Kevy, guards for coming over the first sportsman. Awesome effort.
Mate, you're on the improve. This isn't too far away from you. I can tell you right now, you'll be in the top 3 before you know it. Congratulations on your 5th place.
Thanks, mate.
Good on you.
And our first sportsman home tonight, put your hands together for Brock Gardner. Congratulations, mate. Tough job out there. I'm guessing he got knocked out of gear over there with about 3 to run.
Yeah, I actually just skipped out of gear over on the top side. I was having a bit of fun there. We got our setup a little bit wrong, but yeah, car was good all night. Got to thank Dad, Corbett family, getting us here and doing all the work on the car. So the car was pretty good, but we could be better next time.
Pretty good job to make the A main in a sportsman car in the field that was there.
Oh yeah, we're yeah, real proud of that. 14th in the A. We didn't have to go through the B, so which is always good. But yeah, it was a good night all in all.
Few people you want to thank?
Yeah, massive thanks to Dad, like I said before, Corbett family, Ian Rose Automotive, all my sponsors are on the car. So thanks everyone.
Congratulations, mate. Well done.
Well, there you go, folks. The podium, 1st to 5th in our first sportsman home as well. What a sensational Australian title, Trev. It's in the books, and Mark Robbo Robinson finally puts the one back on the Castrol machine.
Yeah, absolutely. Equals his dad, the Silver Fox, who gave away the Thomas Sabo watch tonight to Chris Corbett. As the boys get spraying the champers, look out, it's on. But yeah, no, a fantastic job by Mark Robinson tonight. Faultless performance in the feature, just led from green to checker, threaded his way through the traffic. As I said, Kevy through the kitchen sink.